That lookup relationship, what it was telling, that we get a pop-up. So that pop-up is nothing but this one. Hey guys, so in this video we would be understanding about the lookup relationship in Salesforce. So basically, if we say that what is the lookup relationship, we can assume it of a kind of has a relationship. Like if we compare this relationship with other programming languages like Java and all, so in master detail relationship, so there is pure inheritance. Okay, whereas in lookup relationship we can say that it is having a has a relationship. In these two objects, they are not very tightly coupled with each other, or there is it is not that key. If there is one object and if it gets destroyed, then it affects the other objects. So it is not that tightly binded with the other object. So like for example, if I give you example of a car, so a car can have wheels. Okay, so there is a has a relationship because a car can have wheels. So like car can have engine, car has an engine, car has wheels, car has doors. So likewise, we are taking the example of wheels, so those wheels can be of any company, that doesn't matter. Okay, company A, company B, or company C. So basically what does a lookup relationship satisfies in Salesforce is, like we can search multiple companies over our car object for the particular type of wheels. Okay, like for example, let me demonstrate you with the help of example. So basically in this we would be creating two objects, car and wheel. Okay, so let me create those objects. Okay, so guys, our two objects are created. Okay, so if we go into the student management system, I have added those tabs into this application, so wheel and cars. Okay, so just there are two objects, no particular association of any kind till now. Okay, see, now what we would do is we would add a association in here in your car object. This association would be of type lookup relationship. See, this creates the relationship that links another object. The relationship field allows you to click on a lookup icon to search a value for a pop-up list. Okay, so a pop-up list would be displayed. So it would be related to wheel, next, and child relationship would name would be car with wheels. Okay, so what we have done is, let me show you. See, we have created a car object, and in this I have to first add some values. Company 1, okay. Now in my wheel object there are 4 companies. Okay, so in the related list till now there we are having no cars, so either we can add from here also, or we can direct have association in there also. Okay, so let me add a car from here. Two cars are created. Car 1 company, uh, uh, car 1 is the name of the car, and wheel is the name of the company, which company wheels are we using. Okay, and it is having no related list because it is a child, and if we assume in that way, so we can see change a company from here also. See, like now we changed the wheel from company 1 to company 3. We like the wheels of this company, so we would be going with these types of wheels. Okay, like, see, test car and wheel. So for the wheel, we can add up in here any company that we wish to have, and we can save. Okay, so in this way, how our lookup relationship works is in this way. Okay, I hope you guys understood the uh, meaning, that what is the basis behind the lookup relationship. So in that lookup relationship, what it was telling, that we get a pop-up. So that pop-up is nothing but this one, to search from where we want to have. Okay, so this is just a pop-up. So now if I show you the schema builder now, so let me show you the schema builder for this. See, because uh, one wheel can be in multiple cars, so this is a one to many relationship between a wheel and a car. I hope guys you understood this video. See, there would be an association of one to many. So in this also, if we want, we can understand in a way that wheel is our parent object and car is our child object. If we want to understand the other way around, okay. Else while we can just have a lookup relationship, like car can have various types of wheels, so from that way we can apply both behaviors that we like. So I hope guys you understood this video, and if you have any doubts regarding the video, do comment down below.